everybody. This is another PAPERWERKS video. I've had people, my subscribers, say, hey, when are you going to come out with another video? I said, well, very busy. Plus everybody doesn't give permission for me to show their information. But first I want to say, you guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel for you new folks. Also, check out the website. It has all the videos, proof, different stuff we've removed from credit reports, other free information, and in about a week we should have where you guys can sign up and click for credit repair service, different pricing, depending on your situation. You can automatically sign up. Also, you can submit your login information for your credit monitoring services, because you're going to need a paid service with all three bureaus and scores, so don't forget that. But I want to get into this report, and I think you guys may want to watch this to the end. There's quite a bit of information in here. So obviously we're looking at a report. It's dated September 20th, 2017. This is before we met the person. The person has a 563 credit score. As you can see, they have 16 credit accounts showing, 4 auto, 4 student loans, and 1 other loan, for a total of 25 accounts. This person filed bankruptcy, I think maybe a few days before, a few days after this. So we'll jump in time to October 20th, where we'll see now the bankruptcy is shown on the report. There's a couple of collections, there's 25 accounts, and then the score dropped 23 points. So, that's one of the main things about this video. People ask me, they say, well, if I file bankruptcy, how long will it take to rebuild my credit? Or specifically, I had a client call me the other day who had a file similar to this, and I suggested bankruptcy would be the quickest way to fix her report. So I'll show you what I mean. So in any case, we see the negatives. Obviously there were accounts put in the bankruptcy. The bankruptcy was filed in September. So we met the person around I want to say the end of March. We had to do some preliminary work, but we sent out a dispute for this person. I think it was the 15th or 14th of April, so it probably got there around the 19th or 20th of April. So we'll jump to when we met the person or started the dispute. So you can see here the score went up. Well, what happened? Well, a couple of collections were removed. And then also we had started on the report, I'm sorry, I said April 14th, I meant March 14th. So it probably got there around the 20th. But in any case, you can see this person has went from 25 accounts to 16 accounts. There are no collections, and the public records, which was the bankruptcy, is gone. So now this person has a 666 credit score, and the negative accounts, which were in the bankruptcy, which usually stay on the report, and they show or say, account included in bankruptcy, so you don't owe anything. Usually that account will show zeroed out, but obviously it's a negative on the report to indicate that you had a bankruptcy. So with deleting the bankruptcy and the bankruptcy accounts, this person is now back at 666 credit score. So now this person can potentially open up new accounts at different banks with the bankruptcy. And a lot of people don't say this. You know, if you file bankruptcy with certain lenders, they have a probationary period. It might be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years before you can apply for an account. But there's thousands of banks, thousands of credit cards, thousands of car companies that you can apply for and get approved for. And even with a mortgage, a home mortgage, if the bankruptcy and the bankruptcy accounts are removed from the report, you can apply for a mortgage. So a lot of times people will file bankruptcy and they'll just rebuild from scratch, which is fine. But if you want to jumpstart or get higher limits or more credit, if you filed a bankruptcy and you have accounts on your report included in bankruptcy, you want to remove those before you start applying, because you're going to get starter accounts, you know, $200, $300, $500 accounts started, or, you know, 25-30% auto loans. Obviously, you can't apply for a mortgage if the bankruptcy is more than 2 years old from discharge. So with the new client looking at this report, I said I'm going to put this video out and I want you to see it because they had a similar situation, and I want to show this very quickly. I'm going to go back in time to when the bankruptcy showed on the report, October. So obviously that's at 540. So I'm going to shrink the screen a little bit if I can get it. Because what I want to show is the accounts that were in the bankruptcy, but I don't want to show her creditors. Hang on. Okay, we're back. So if you look at this report, I got the lenders hidden. You can see their credit cards. The ones with the zero balance, obviously they are closed accounts. But the ones with the dollar figures and the missed payments are the ones that the person wanted discharged in the bankruptcy. So they have a $34,000 balance on one credit card, almost $9,800 on another, $6,700 on another. Let's see, $2,500 on another, and I think, was it one more? No. So they got 25, 67, 9,200, about 19,000 plus the 34,000. So about 53,000 in credit cards that they had discharged in the bankruptcy. So with this type of account, or rather profile, you know, the person's income was limited, self-employed, so it would have took them forever to pay off this credit, and then it would have took them forever to rebuild it. But if we go back in time, we'll go to what their score is today. Let's see, hang on. So if we look at today, this is June 4th, 2018. You can see it in the corner right hand top. But the score is 666. They did have 25 accounts gone, 2 collections gone, 1 bankruptcy gone. So this person is ready to apply. I mean, they could increase the score with TRADELINES to maybe 10%. I mean, not 10%, but over 700 to kind of guarantee getting some approvals. Obviously, this person has some old credit that they had paid off in the past that was positive, but that doesn't matter. You know, if you didn't have any positive credit in the past, obviously you won't have a credit score because you deleted everything. There's no history. So luckily this person has some old accounts. They paid well. We didn't remove those, so now this person is 666, 8 months after the bankruptcy. But obviously we finished this in April, so 7 months, and the person came to us, I think it was in March sometime. So the person asked me the other day, they said, well, if I filed bankruptcy, how long before I could have a bill credit or buy a car? That was the exact question. And I said, well, depending on the state you're in, the bankruptcy discharged in 3 to 4 months. So most the lenders will start looking at you after the discharge. However, there are some car lenders that will look at you before your bankruptcy is discharged. So potentially you could start building your credit after you file the bankruptcy within a month, and start to rebuild your score. And obviously you want to have credit repair to remove the bankruptcy in the bankruptcy account. So I want to thank you guys. I wanted this to be shorter, but I think I had to put all this information in. I'm going to put up another example of a report in another video where the person, it would make sense to file a bankruptcy because of their financial situation and how the accounts are reporting. Alright guys, check out paperworkscredit.com for other videos. Check out where you'll be able to buy other products like their books, sign up for different services, or if you know you're ready to work with us, and you can click which plan works for you as far as credit repair, and we'll get you going. You also can submit your paid monitoring service if you want us to do a consultation on your credit report. And I'll see you guys next time.